Many victims expect relief once sextortion stops, yet months later their body still reacts as if the danger is ongoing. That lingering anxiety is not a weakness. It can be a trauma response. Clinical research shows that digital exploitation can trigger PTSD symptoms similar to other forms of psychological trauma, including persistent fear, intrusive memories, and emotional numbness. Victims often feel confused because the scam is over, but the nervous system has not caught up. Long-term trauma after sextortion is real, measurable, and treatable. Understanding why it happens is the first step toward regaining control. In this video, we'll explain why long-term PTSD after sextortion happens, how trauma responses persist even after the threat ends, and what practical steps can help you regain a lasting sense of safety. Trauma doesn't follow a timeline. Sextortion places victims under extreme psychological pressure in a compressed period of time, which the brain interprets as a survival emergency. During the incident, stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline surge, strengthening threat-related memory encoding and heightening alertness. Even after the scam ends, the nervous system may stay stuck in that defensive state. PTSD reactions related to sextortion persist because the brain is trying to prevent a repeat threat. It replays the event, scans for danger, and overreacts to uncertainty. Long-term trauma is not a conscious choice. It is a biological loop that keeps the body prepared for impact. Victims often mistake this for personal weakness, when in reality, it is a predictable trauma response. The mind is attempting to protect itself, but the constant vigilance drains emotional energy and interferes with daily life. Triggers that keep the trauma active. Certain reminders can reactivate PTSD symptoms, even after the blackmailer is gone. Notifications or unknown messages that resemble the original contact. Seeing your own photos or social media accounts unexpectedly. Conversations about privacy, reputation, or online safety. Silence after stress, which gives the brain space to replay memories. Nighttime isolation that intensifies long-term trauma responses. These triggers do not mean recovery is failing. They show the brain is still processing danger. Trauma hides behind normal life. Long-term trauma after sextortion can be particularly harmful because it hides behind outward normalcy. Many victims return to work, maintain relationships, and function socially while privately struggling with sextortion PTSD symptoms. Sleep disruption, irritability, emotional numbness, and hypervigilance can quietly reshape behavior. Victims may avoid technology, withdraw from intimacy, or experience sudden waves of panic without understanding the trigger. Long-term trauma erodes confidence because the person no longer trusts their sense of safety. Without recognition, victims blame themselves instead of the crime. This self-blame compounds distress and slows recovery. Sextortion does not end when the scammer disappears. Its psychological footprint can linger unless actively addressed. The real risk is untreated trauma quietly shaping everyday behavior and self-perception. Steps that support recovery. While PTSD symptoms related to sextortion can feel overwhelming, there are practical steps that help restore stability and control. The following actions can make a meaningful difference over time. Document symptoms in a journal to track PTSD patterns over time. Seek trauma-informed therapy familiar with long-term trauma recovery. Limit exposure to digital triggers while rebuilding emotional stability. Reestablish routines that anchor sleep, exercise, and daily structure. Contact a specialized cybersecurity firm experienced in sextortion cases to assess ongoing risk and strengthen your digital security. Healing continues after the scam ends. Feeling anxious months later does not mean you failed to recover. It means your brain is still healing from real trauma. Long-term trauma after sextortion isn't something you have to manage alone. Even when the threats stop, the fear can linger. Professional support can help you secure your digital environment and restore your sense of control. Blackmail.HelpLine provides specialized services for sextortion victims, including implementing strategies to reduce the risk of private content being distributed, preserving digital evidence for reporting or legal action, investigating online harassers and identifying them, taking strategic steps to disrupt and mitigate ongoing blackmail threats. Addressing both the technical threat and the psychological aftermath is key to lasting recovery. If PTSD symptoms after sextortion are still affecting your peace of mind, speak with a team that understands both the digital and emotional impact of online blackmail. Call 888-634-1535 or visit Blackmail.HelpLine.com to take the first step toward real security and lasting peace of mind. Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at Blackmail.HelpLine.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.